Okay, should be live. Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Kings, playing some more Car Dealer Simulator. Made a good chunk into the game yesterday while we are streaming. We actually streamed kind of long yesterday. Streamed for like 4 hours and like 16 minutes or something like that. Almost an hour longer than what we have been doing lately. I guess it's a good sign. Usually happens when I'm actually enjoying a game and we I forget what time it is. So, so I think we got to like tier 5, yeah, tier 5, and we're trying to get to tier 6. So unlock the next thing. Uh, so we made it a new day. There's nothing really up right now, so we can just get a new car, I guess. E. Boats. So I guess we go get a car. Yeah. Okay. Cargo van. Right now it's really just cargo vans, man. And then the harmonicas. That's it. That's all that's really available. If you want to get like money and like gain more money. I can try to get this like $39,000 car. Excellent condition. I'm not sure how much more extra money we can get on top of it. We can find out. Maybe the most expensive car we've gotten so far. We could theoretically try to just like upgrade some stuff. Yeah, I could just like go get upgrade parts. And now being spammed on kick. Those spammers kick, man, I don't understand. So I go over there. And go. Ramp. Let's see what the car's actually worth. Car's worth 41. Okay. So can I offer 35,000? Unlock 5,000. It'll actually come down to 35,000. But 35,500. Take it.
Woohoo! Woohoo! Yeah, yeah, yeah!
Saved yourself $4,000. Take it. Could fill the car up. Since we're out here already, go buy some stuff. Oh, you know what we want to do though? We want to buy that electric drill. Alright, so exhaust could be good. Can't do anything with the clutch yet. Actually, can we do anything with the clutch? Can't remember. Doesn't need any body work. Could use a new battery. Could use a bunch of new suspension stuff. Wonder how, like, actual much we can go about doing that. Let's get a save. And let's just, like, get all these parts. Alright, so let's go exhaust. Anything that's below 50% we'll replace. So we'll place the exhaust resonator and the catalytic converter. Exhaust. So catalytic converter. Catalytic converter. Who's the other one? Catalytic converter and resonator. converter, resonator. And then we want to get the clutch. Right, so that's this side done. So we want to get brake disc, left front and left rear. It doesn't matter then. If it's left or rear. Okay, let's see how many we want to get done. 1, 2, 3. $600 just for 3 of these. Okay, and then caliper. Get a caliper. Do I just want to go 100% since this car is like really expensive? Should I just 100% this vehicle just to see it? Let's do that. Alright, so that's 4 of these then. Oh no, shit, heck, enough for the inventory. Yeah. Just take up a lot of inventory space, so it's going to with this. Alright, so how many of the calipers do I have? 1. I need a total of 2, 3, 4. And by 3. I can carry 3 more things. So we got the brake section done. So I'm able to grab everything. Let's grab a battery and then 2 shock absorbers. Two front ones, and then we'll grab a battery. So we'll be 2 shock absorbers short, I believe. So let's come back for that. You can hold out for 2 more days. I'm gonna start foaming at the mouth. I can hold off 2 more days. Oh crap! You know what I forgot to buy? The electric drill. We need to go back and grab it. But since we're out this way anyway, let's drop off the vehicle. Let's go clear my my inventory out. Oh. So we want to deposit all of these. Pretty sure I don't have to. I wonder if I deposit everything in here, will I be able to just auto transfer when I want to actually use it? I'm not 100% sure. Or will I have to come back directly this way and grab all this stuff out of here? I might. I'm not 100% sure. Let's find out. So I bought 2 of the shock absorbers. What else do I need? I bought 2 fronts. So I need 2 rears and then 2 suspension arms. And that should be it. Let's drive back that direction. Let's go grab that. As a friend, have to pull me down. You're 1 day away, but you're foaming at the mouth, therefore I gotta put you down, therefore you're never gonna experience gratitude no matter what. Thanks, man. True friend. True friend would do. Alright, so we need suspension, so we need 2 rear. And I think 2 suspension pins. Right? That's what I need. Yeah, 2 suspension pins. So, we want to buy the drill. Okay. Now I paid $450, 600, 450, 800, 1200. How many brake calipers are there? 4? Let me count how much money I spent. Yeah, 4. It's 450, it's 850, it's 1250. That's 1330. That's 800, Jesus Christ. That's 1230. Or not 1230, 2030, I believe. Was it 2130? Like that. Plus 2 of these. So that's what? 23. Just round it up. So 23,000, 2300. It's almost about 3,000. Let's say 3,000 with the resonator. 23, yeah, 2,300 plus 3 is about $2,500. Or $3,500 is about what I spent. $3,500 on parts. Now, will I make that money back? Minus the 6,000, but we're not going to talk about that. So less than $4,000 on parts. Is this what we're working on? We're working on this car, this $39,000 car. Well, I spent only $35,000. So $35,000 car, and I'm going to try to upgrade everything in it but the engine, because I just can't do the engine. Alright, I'm just going to wash first, since I don't need to do any body work. Let's wash it first. And we'll work on all the engine stuff. We're going to see how much money we can actually maximize out. Granted, I could technically get that license plate stuff as well. Should I just go get that license plate just so I have all the license plates, just to have all of it? I have plenty of money. Could. Yeah, we're testing a almost complete full restore. I just want to see how much more money we're going to get. Because we spent about $4,000 on parts. About, roughly. So I want to see how much more money we'll gain up after, of course, we've washed it. I want to see how much money is it actually worth spending $4,000 per car to fully upgrade it. 100% sure. We'll find out. We still got out Rusty Muscle Car. Yeah, but that thing's also having engine problems, so we gotta wait until, I think, Tier 6 or Tier 7 when we can upgrade and put the new engine in. This one we can't, like, we can upgrade almost everything but the engine. So, maybe I should have waited until that moment to actually do this, but I kind of did it already. Alright, so the value car was last at 35,000. So let's see what happens when we... Oh, it was at 44. I don't think, like, we maybe gone up $300. Crap. I looked at this instead of this. The market value is what we want to look at. Okay. So 44 and some change. We went down like maybe 200 miles. I don't think we gained any market value at all, but okay. Okay, so our market value is now 44,500. Let's start comparing everything, I guess. And 35 plus $4,000 in parts. Whoa, that's a new mechanic. I don't really like how that looks. Looks a little weird. I didn't actually check my fuse. Alright, so fuses and batteries, all good, okay. We're at 45,000 right now from just that. Do I gotta lift it to remove this? Or lift, okay. Hey, Sean, what's up, man? So we want to start... No, we don't want to do that one. Okay, so we're gonna start taking stuff off. Work from the front, work our way back. Mom named her car Emily. Okay, that's a little weird attachment for a car, but go for it, I guess. Assemble now. Actually, we take the clutch out. Well, that's not what I wanted. Do I take the tires off and all that stuff? I mean, Car Mechanic Simulator, we had to take all the tires off to do that, but I wonder how you do that in this game. Take the clutch out of here. Wish I could like move a little bit more smoother in here. Maybe we can't do anything with the clutch until later. Yeah, I probably can't do that. Alright, so the resonator is something we gotta move. So we want to disassemble this. And then we need to move the catalytic converter as well. Alright, we never got the full exhaust, did we? If Clarice was a car name, that would scare you? Would it? It's exit. Yeah. I need to go buy the exhaust stuff real quick. I don't think I bought those. I bought all these, but I didn't buy these. Okay, let's do that. Now! Now! This way, so I don't actually scan this again. Alright, let's go buy those muffler parts. Exhaust parts, anyway. theoretically, we could technically do the same thing for this vehicle. Buy all new parts. That way our vehicle actually like be all good. All right, so we need exhaust manifold, muffler, and tailpipe. Let's go exhaust, manifold, muffler, and tailpipe. There was a killed car, we get jealous. Much more on parts. I think we're still around 4,000. If not, maybe like 4,300 at the most. Okay. Back to the disassemble mode. Tailpipe out of here. And then we want to get the... Alright. Now, we're going to go to assemble. Put the entire exhaust back in. So weird, it keeps making me pop out over and over again. Can't just move from one to the next. Oh shit, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to take this thing out. Smokes out a lot of screws. If I'm ratcheting all of it, that would be very slow. So you gotta go ratchet, ratchet, ratchet for each one. This one's just like zip, zip, zip. There's two down here. To assemble. New one in. We're gonna keep all these parts. We're not gonna sell any of these parts because we can repair them once we level up. Okay, so that's the entire thing here. Now we gotta get this side suspension done. The new one's in. Yeah. You can technically repair like all of these things at some point. So it's less things we have to buy later. Where's the suspension pin? It's hard to see these things. You gotta remember exactly where they're at. But if you don't, like, you're not gonna see them at all. Really don't like this camera angle. I wish it would just, like, go just to come in from this angle instead of it just being, like, a different angle every single time. I'm a big fan on that. The fact that it keeps changing the camera angle like this, just it's so disconcerting. It's like, can we stop looking like that now? Alright, so not smooth. Yeah, like if it would just bring in the hammer, like keep the screen stable, and bring in the hammer from above, and just go shoot, 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 and then coming from the side shoot without just leaving this thing here, it'd be a better screen. The fact that it brings you away from the screen, it's so strange. It wants you to follow the drill, which doesn't make a lot of sense. The Car Mechanic Simulator does not make it do this. It's just I don't know, it's just a weird, strange mechanic. But again, they didn't make Car Mechanic Simulator, so they're just trying to put their own spin on it, but also keeping the flavor of Car Mechanic Simulator, so that's why it kind of looks like it. So we got 2 things left. I haven't played any of the other ones. All the ones I played was Car Mechanic 2021, whatever the newest one is. I'd be worried about lawsuits. Why? They don't have any names on cars? Why would they be worried about lawsuits? Oops. Last one. Can you imagine doing this for every single car? Try to maximize profits by upgrading every single car. Oh, you mean these guys might be worried about the laws, about a lawsuit? Well, if everything goes based on what Nintendo has decided, then yes, they should be worried about lawsuits. Because according to Nintendo, any Game Boy thing it's ever created is now copyrighted. So this whole design by working on a car could be copyrighted by Playway. So that's it. Let's find out. What am I missing? Oops, so. Alright, so we're missing shock absorber right and left. So these 2. Okay. And with that, we have now finished the car. Alright, let's see how much value we got. We got maybe $3,000 of value out of spending $40,000, so we actually lost money. Where it was like, what, 44,000? We're at 43,000, and it cost us 4,000 at the bare minimum, $4,000 in parts. So we lost at least $500 from repairing everything. It's not including if we bought the engine, because the engine's like $1,500. Yeah, 35,000 plus 4,000 is 39,000. We started today at 94,000. So let's see if we can make more than $40,000 from this car? Let's find out. So 94,000. So depending on how much we can actually sell it for, is where we're gonna actually dictate if we make money or not. Alrighty then. Clean plates gives you a 3% bonus. So technically, if I got that plate thing, I can get a 3%. I wonder if I filled it up, can I get another 3%? Should I go fill it up? I wonder if that does that. It's already closing time anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So let's go. What was the end total? What do you mean end total? Get the plates real quick. They're closed. I'm fairly sure. We can go over there real quick, but our plates are already clean in this vehicle. So. Cost me $21. How can I get 3% from doing that? Oh no, my cap is out. My cap is hanging out. I'm pretty sure they're closed after 1,900 hours, but I can go over there and check, but I'm fairly sure they're closed. Won't be able to sell this car until tomorrow anyway, so. How embarrassing, my cap's just hanging out. They closed? They're not. Plate repair kit. Oh, I have to buy it per plate. That's not worth buying. Oh, that's not worth buying. Per plate. Seriously? Enough for one car. I think I already have the stuff for this. Should be a station, I agree. Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one. I agree with you. Alright, so... Is it really only giving me 71% because the engine? Clean plates washed. Yeah, it didn't give me a 3% full gas tank. Really, 71% because the clutch and engine aren't up. It sucks. So much more we get for this thing. Okay. So if I ask for 60,000. Well, 70,000. Okay, not 70,000, 65,000? 68,000. 67,000. 66,000. There we go. Alright. Now we go to sleep and try to sell tomorrow. Yeah, apparently 30% is just the engine stuff. Let's get the place open so we can sell. Then we'll go to the storage. Clear inventory out. 6,000, yeah. That's what we're gonna try to sell it for. Okay. Now the thing is, I don't know if, like, doing all of that really adds any value to the car itself. Could I gotten around 60,000 anyway without repairing the car? Probably. I probably could have. Let me math that engine for you to see if the engine is worth the BS. The engine's worth $1,500 by itself. You have to buy it for $1,500. Not including the clutch, which I paid $300 for, and then the whatever the other one is, suspension. But yeah, we spent over $4,000 in parts, and the value only went up maybe $3,000. I want to look up. Maybe is there like anyone that's actually like posted on this type mechanic on Google? Why don't you gain more value? In cars? He wants to buy it for 66,000. Okay.
All right.
Money is now 115,000, which means we made $11,000 off that deal, not including the $6,000 we spent on the drill. So there's that. Okay, the only thing that pops up is Car Mechanic Simulator. Car Dealer Simulator is not popping up anything. Like the top icons are all Car Mechanic. There's literally no information. There's no information about Car Dealer Simulator, apparently. Apparently this game is not big enough for Google. That's the problem with these simulator games, like, there's very little information going on about them. And so we made good money, but I'm fairly sure if I bought a almost a $40,000 car, I could have made that same amount of money. So I want to do it again, but we'll do it for... Did I level up? You did not. Okay. So let's look for another car that has, like, high value, like 30,000 or more, and see if we can get close to that same price. I don't know if there's going to be another one that's going to be at 40,000. There's a $26,000 vehicle. 18,000. 18,000. Well, like 28 is probably the highest. There's another 20. Let's go to that 26. We're just gonna wash it, lower the miles on it, and then try to sell it. Unless the thing is like broken, then we'll have to repair it. Oops. I didn't see if it was drivable. Haven't made a $9,000 restore. Where did you get that information or number from? Oh yeah, we're not gonna be able to drive this thing. Thing's missing brakes and it's missing an exhaust resonator. This thing's bodywork is absolutely non-existent. This thing is rusted. This is a rust bucket. It has a market value of 26,000 while missing all of these parts. Okay, so 20,000. But 21,000. I don't think I can drive it, right? I think so. We're gonna have to back up and try to figure out how to get this thing on a goddamn lift in this ridiculous tight location. Okay. Yeah, but were you calculating like how much an engine value would increase the market value of the car? Like, where are you getting that information from? How did you know I get an extra $30,000 off of 3 parts being replaced? Like, I don't know, I'm not sure where you're getting that calculation from. All right, so we need an exhaust resonator. I might as well just replace everything that's red or orange at least. We'll leave all the yellow. So let's get the resonator, catalytic converter, and manifold. Catalytic converter, manifold, resonator, and then the disc left rear. So 1 disc, 2 disc. Overfed pig. You've been following for 4 years now. And I don't recognize your name, which means you haven't been in here for very much. So just get all 4. Replace all 380 or all like might as well replace all of them, right? So 4, the right side caliper. Yeah, the right rear caliper. We'll get 1 caliper. And then suspension, we'll get the shock absorber. So 2 shock absorbers. Oh, I don't know if it's rear or front. All right, look. Right rear, right front. So 1 front and 1 rear. And then we want to get suspension pin 1. Is it? I think so. So for a quick flip on this thing, I need to like put the drivable thing on when I'm doing this. Keep forgetting to click on the drivable. It didn't say that was the market value of 71%. It was literally saying that's the drivable condition that it's in, which I don't think is the same thing. I don't think that equals the same number as market value. Only way to really know is we'd have the same exact vehicle, the same exact price, and get the next one like 100%. That'd be the only way to know for sure. Like, I don't think I'd get an extra 30% from the vehicle if the drivable condition was 100%. But again, there's no real way to know. That's just the drivable condition that it's currently in. Can't remember what all the stuff was bad in it, so I guess we'll just remove. Didn't need to move that one. Can I assemble this? Oh, it's on this for some reason. There we go. The better performance one in there. Having to do that. Got it like an animal. Might be a little excessive. But we're definitely going to be replacing some of the rotted parts out of this thing, that's for sure. Not sure why the devs thought this was a good mechanic. They must not have tested this very much. Like, they didn't think this was, like, too much movement. If someone was, like, motion sickness, like, had motion sickness problems, they would not be doing so good with that motion. It's too much motion out of nowhere. Alright, so need to back out, set a vehicle. The next thing I need to upgrade is the brake disc, all but one, and the calipers, so let's just do all of them. Too bad I can't tell, like in Car Mechanic Simulator, like there's a ability to see which ones are like what condition by hovering over it, and this game I don't think there's a mechanic like that. Is there an option? Maybe we turned it off. Ooh, I can pull this up and back out. I know one of these suspension pins, so it doesn't tell me what the percentage is at, so this one's at 66. Okay, so I gotta go in and click on it directly. Okay, this is the one we want to replace. Okay, that's the front end. We'll work on the back end. I don't think we needed any shocks, right? I don't think we, oh no, we bought, no we did get, I think it was both the rear, front, and back, so gotta do those after we do this. I didn't even have a caliper on it at all. I don't think this game has that type of function. This one's bad. But unlike Car Mechanic Simulator, this entire contraption's all in one piece. It's not like in Car Mechanic Simulator where you actually have to like dismantle it and then you're putting on the top and then the spring and the actual absorber itself like all in one go. Look, another bot. Keep asking me, are you tired of streaming with 0 people? You know I'm really tired? Bots coming in and asking me that same question over and over again. That's what I'm really tired. Are there even real people on Kick? Do they really exist? That's the question we should all be asking. Because all I see are bots. Alright, last tire. I think. We'll do a check after this one, I'm fairly sure. Okay, so yeah, everything else is now repaired. Load the thing. Let's do a scanner. So the last scan was at 29,000 market value. We're at 29,000 market value. Can't remember what the value of this car was before we did this. I can't remember what the market value of this car was. Okay. So we'll just have to go by how much money I had. We were at 115,000. So we're just going to have to go from that. Alright, this thing has 0 condition value. So it's literally super rust bucket. For a $26,000 car, I'm not sure where they're getting that money value from when the thing's a rust bucket, but okay. This whole section there, fuck it. Like, half the car, dude. Half the car has been rusted. Ugh. It's crazy. My bad. My bad for what? I couldn't figure out what the price was either. That's what you're saying for. Sorry for. It's like, yeah, I can't remember what the market value was of the car before I did all that. Whoopsie. But we're just gonna have to go from the 115 and then repair it all, spray it, paint it, or not spray paint it, but paint it and wash it, polish it, and then try to sell it after we do all that, and then see how much more we can get after that, and that'll be the real value we get out of the car. But the core question is replacing the parts really money value wise worth it? Is it only worth it if I'm buying cars that aren't drivable? Probably. It's probably only worth it if I'm buying a car that's not drivable. Because the money value I think you get out of the car for repairing it all the way to 100% isn't worth it, at least in my honest opinion. At least so far, in a way, that I've actually been able to discover if it's actually worth it or not. Sanding time. And sanding's always the best part. It goes so fast. Yeah, but that's we gotta wait until higher levels to unlock different vehicles. I wish they would give you more vehicles, like every level you go up, you get up and found new vehicles, but I don't think that's how that works. Like we will eventually start seeing muscle cars. I think at level 7, I think. But I think that's it. Like I don't think they add like too many actual new cars to this game, which kind of stinks. So we're hoping for new cars. It's launched and then let's sell it. And can't wait till we get some employees up and running. You can do this stuff for me. I can start working on like multiple cars at once. In real cars, it would be held to ever get paint to match. Pretty sure there is. If it's at least default, you can find default paint at places because they have the, I think if you check the VIN number, they have that information available. And then you just gotta go to a professional paint shop, or maybe a professional mixer shop that will then give you the paint code, or not paint code, but use the paint code to mix up your paint for you. As long as it's the default color, you can do that. But if someone's already painted it something else, like, good luck. Like, I guess you can go to the professional guy anyway, and then they can try to get as close as possible, but it's never going to be exact because they don't know what the actual code is for paint. A little bit, and then we can go and sell this thing. I'm still surprised that one guy bought that car for 66,000, like right away. He's like the first guy showed up and was like, "Yep, I'll buy it for 66,000." No negotiation, no nothing. He's like, "Yep, I'll take it." Oh, let's see what the car's value is now. 38,000. Bought for 21. That's not what I can sell for, that's just what the market value is. $115. Once we sell it, 115 is what we had before we bought it. $76. Technical condition is where this number is coming from. That's saying it's not saying the market value. Market value is 40,000. Doesn't have the 3% plates, so let's see what happens when we go and fix the plates. Once we still have that plate thing on us.
No. No.
Store plates.
No.
Oh, this place is still open. Okay. I'll get 3%. So I want to buy $1,000 bucks. $200 per plate. Technically, you're making your money back, but you have to buy like 10,000 of these things just to be able to do it. All right, so we want to get about 50,000. What about 60,000? 65,000. 54,000. Yep.
Hell no.
This car's practically brand new. I only spent like 23 and some change on this car. Include all the parts. Maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe it's less than 3,000 for sure. I'm hoping we level up after this car. But we're 106 points off. The last car we got 112, but I think that's based on how much actual work you put into the vehicle. So I'm hoping that the bodywork for this vehicle compensates for the technical work we put in the other vehicle. Because the technical work on the other vehicle, we did everything but the engine, suspension, and clutch. Nope. I'm gonna wait for someone to offer me the full price. It'll happen. Just gotta wait. Because where paint reacts to heat and cold differently as it mixes and dries. Well, there's also that too. That's why you gotta hope the whoever put the clear coat on originally didn't fuck it up, so that doesn't happen. But I guess if you're like down south, like especially in like Arizona and Mexico area, that baking sun will just eventually just destroy it, no matter even if it has a good clear coat or not, unless you're constantly like reapplying it every like 2 or 3 years.
Oh, hell no!
But most people buy a car and they never do anything afterwards. Like if you're living up north, you should literally buy a car and then you should literally get it undercoated with rust protection. But most people don't.
Oh, hell no!
I think I said that twice. We've been shooting for an hour already? It doesn't feel like it. It feels like I just started, like maybe 30 minutes. Only my second car. Yeah, that's why you want to get undercoated protection. It's only like an extra $200. Why they don't do that to cars, like
No.
when they sell them? I have that undercoating just automatically as a thing. I don't fully understand. One lady in the dress didn't even look at the car. Like, lady, why'd you come here in the first place then? If you weren't just gonna actually do anything. We got an hour into closing. I'm standing right here, lady. That's a little rude. Empire State.
No. No.
Really disliking this mechanic when there's two people that come in at the same time like these two. If one's currently looking at the car, the other person won't ever look at the car and they'll just leave because it's apparently occupied. Don't like it. Don't like that mechanic? I don't think it's ever going to be changed either with how long this game's been out so far. Like, you think the developers would have actually done something about it by now, but I guess not. They changed the closing because I remember when I first played it was 1,900 hours. They might have changed the closing to 2,000 hours. I don't know if it's it wouldn't be Rhino Liner because Rhino Liner would be extremely tough to try to peel off. I think it's more like a grease or an oil type substance. That way mechanics can still get to it. If it's a rhino liner, like you would have to literally peel that off just to get to any of it.
Alright.
This guy's offered less than everybody else. Everybody else is off 40,000, around there, 44,000. That guy offered 37. Say, no, buddy. Have a nice day. I'm not giving you anywhere near that. I can't even look at the car. She'll take it. Middled up. Nice. Level 6, boys. Be level 6. Sleeping in the car would be better on the couch than the couch. Maybe. I guess it technically depends on what you would rather have. So this one has to still go up to level 7. Anything unlock at level 6? Yeah, this thing did. So I got a paint booth and I can hire a worker. 15,000. Okay, so the money we made on that car, we had 115. So we made $30,000 off that car. 30,000. That's not bad. 30,000 in one car? It's not bad at all.
Well, we're back at square one, kid. But in a good way. I got you a job here, and now you can hire somebody yourself. Candidates are already applying in droves. Check the PC.
Employees. You gotta pay them every single day. Like this mechanic doesn't make a lot of sense. You gotta pay them every single day. Like, why isn't there an automated pay feature? Speaking of which, we haven't even paid our bills. $1,000. Alright, so employees. We can hire employees. Now, the higher the money value is, the faster they are at things. So, you want to pay for Paul. He goes faster. Fast focus and experience, handles any task with confidence. You need it done. He's your guy. Too bad it can't be sexist and just hire a full female crew. It'd be hilarious. We'll sign him here. Yep. Yep, no work for them yet. Actually, did I unlock anything for that car wash as well? Level 7. Level 8. Level 7. Okay. This one doesn't get unlocked until level 9. Alright. Let's go buy a car. Let's make it drivable. Condition drivable. Search. What kind of values we got here? 14,000, 12,000. Almost 20,000 car right here. 12,000. So now we're getting trucks unlocked. So at our level 6 we unlock pickup trucks, but they're on the same value wise as the SUV, which is another $20,000 car. So the only thing we're getting are these harmonicas and cargo vans. That's the only things that have value. Nope, no emails. It would say right underneath the grow the brand. It would say email. Definitely get some more gas though, that's for sure. Okay, this car definitely needs washed. Car's value is worth 18,000. He wants 20,000 for the car. I'll offer you 15.
Cut the crap. Not for this price,
15,500.
buddy. Let me think
15,600.
about this.
40 bucks. I'll take it.
Sounds reasonable. Let's do it.
No, you can't, no. Speaking of which, we just got a mail. We'll check on that here in a second. Maybe we can go get another rust bucket. Didn't like the paint shop, but I don't think adding new paint or changing the paint color does anything besides making us happy. I think that's something it does. So he'll be done in a minute. So check the email. My spring car. Hey mate, we totally wrecked our vehicle near the Weston Springs Pond. Mind cleaning it up for us? It's free money for you, I guess. Huh? Is it free money? I don't even know where that's at. Let's see where that's at. Weston Springs Pond. I don't get it. Where the heck is Weston Spring Pond at? I don't see anywhere on the map where it would be. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. Okay. Rest in peace, Ozzy and Hogan. Yeah. About that. A lot of the greats are starting to pass away. Value increased. Later, once we get the better repair shop. Only thing that guy does is body work. The next play we're gonna unlock is gonna be the car wash. We'll hire the lady for. We'll have the woman do the car washing, you know what I mean? Might move her over to like receptionist later, but That's not until like level 9 or something like that. We're not anywhere near that. Minor repairs. I don't know what this car needs. We'll check here in a second. All thing I've done so far is get the bodywork done and get the washing, rinsing, and waxing, and I will get the polish on there. You would think like the polish, whatever, would cost money, but apparently it doesn't. Let's see what the car's value is now. Car's value is at 23,000. It has 3 exhaust problems. It has some brake caliper issues, tail exhaust pipe issues, a lot of issues. Now we could just replace this stuff. I really wanted to, but I don't really know if actually spending money on this stuff is actually worth it, to be completely honest. Like money value wise for a car. I don't think it's actually worth going about doing it. The car symbol on the map. I'm talking about the one on the far left is the junkyard, one on the far right is the gas station. Organized 30,000, about 32,000, 33,000, 32,000 apiece. I could, but I don't know which direction to go in. Do I go left or do I go right? Do I go north or south? Technically, I think that's actually south. Too bad there's not like a pond like icon anywhere over here. I don't know where a pond would be. Is it down here? Is it over here? Is it over here? I don't know. I guess we can do that. We can we'll sell this car first, and then we'll just drive around and see if we can find it. We'll just go around the outskirts of the map and see if we can see it. Yeah, heard anything? It says east to the opposite side of the junkyard. Yeah, I'm gonna head towards that direction, other side of the gas station. That way first. Junkyard's more of a hilly area, so I don't know if there'll actually be a lake over there, or pond, or whatever you want to call it. It'd be nice if it gave me a map icon. Which it might, but only when I get, like, on top of it. How much money did I spend on this car? 15? Yeah, the map is not very good. I agree. The map is not very good. Should I just move myself real quick so that way you can actually see what I'm seeing? I have to move this probably back tomorrow, or not tomorrow, but the grinder comes out. Do that. Yeah, he's not gonna even get close. It's like $10,000, bro. I'm not gonna. I'll just wait. $10,000 difference. Like everyone's like, yeah, I want to make $10,000 off of you. Then you could just go around and sell it for 32 himself. Sorry, buddy. I'm selling it to other flippers. I'm selling it to people who actually want to buy and own the car. I have no idea what they based the map on, to be completely honest. Very simplistic for sure. You know what would make the most sense though? Like they're doing like car rental simulator and they're doing a car wash simulator, car cleaning simulator, I think is what it's called. If they use the same map but had it like different locations on the map for those businesses, then leave this place alone. So it looks like it's like one world that they're using. It's like just like one universe. That way they can reuse the map over and over again. And I think it'd be a little bit immersive with their games. And it'd probably be cheaper for them in the long run too, because they wouldn't have to make a new map every single time. I don't think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna probably make a new map, new stuff, and all that stuff.
Hell no.
It'd make the most sense if they would do that, but they won't. But if I was a dev, that's what I would do. Save on resources, save on everything. Bunch of money saved to make the game like that. Just reuse the world map.
Hell no.
We'll just say it's in the same universe, or it's the same world as the car dealer simulator. And we can make 2 or 3 games with the same world map and whatnot, and just say it's all in the same universe. Reuse all the assets and stuff like that.
Hell no.
Weird. Usually, like when you leave it in the green, like people will are more interested in buying it. But this car, for some reason, nobody's interested. Nobody.
Hell no.
She came up nothing. Most of shotgun was 24. I'll still take it because I want to move on. We're gonna sell a bundle deal and buy out Simulator Saga. What are you talking about? They do that already on Steam. They already do that on Steam right now, where you can buy all the like bundles of different games that the people made. Oh, here it is, yeah. That little brown icon on the map. I think that's what it is. Now, for whatever reason, they said that this is their car, can you clean it up a little bit. They didn't say anything about can you sell the car, or like can you just like this car now belongs to you or whatever. It says, it just said clean it up. What is pond? Turn game. I see a pond. What is it talking about? There's a car over here somewhere. I don't see it. Winston Springs. Okay, here's the pond. Yeah, a couple cars literally in the water itself. The hell is this guy doing up here? Is he spying on this couple? That's not Creep Fest. Yep. Buddy, how do you even get up here? You get up there. That guy's literally just creeping on this couple over here. This is the car right here, I think. The tiny little POS. It's worth a total of $2,000. Holy Jesus, this thing's a POS. This thing's not worth doing anything to. Maybe if it had little percentage in the engine, maybe I could technically say it would do it, but I don't want to keep it and wait until the engine. Like, this thing's missing, like, every part imaginable. So this is a car we just take straight to the junkyard and trash it. No, it said clean it up. That's all it said, was clean it up. It doesn't say anything about, like, what I should do with it. I think it's just a way for them to say, like, because I'm pretty sure, like, it says it's free money for you, which I'm guessing is them giving me the carte blanche to say, look how this car is not fucking works. But yeah, I think literally, I think it's just like a scrap car that we can do whatever we want with. Pretty sure that's what technically we have available to it. Pretty sure there's nothing saying that we can't destroy it. It just says, hey, there's a scrap car, you can do whatever the hell you want with it, go here and go get it. I think that's technically what it's supposed to be doing. This thing is so scrap, it's not worth it's not worth actually probably even scrapping. Like, it's so shit. I don't even know if it's worth actually going out on my way to pick it up. That's how bad this vehicle is. Yeah, I agree with that. And we can't go up anymore. Sucks. I'm sure there's better trucks in this game. You see scrapped versions of trucks in this game, but you don't see the actual truck itself. Unless maybe they're locked behind a level requirement. I can buy the same truck right now because we just hit the level where we can buy this truck, but stutter. Oh, you know what we could do? We could buy that car. We can buy this car over here. Not while we're here. We can buy this. I'm gonna buy that. I could buy this muscle car for 10,000. And has no clutch, so I could even sell it if I wanted to, but I could buy it technically now and then sell it once I actually get the thing. But I think by the time I get the car repair place or the engine repair section done, I will probably be able to find these cars in the wild anyway. The color of this car is white. Did you know that? This is a white car. Tow truck. Now we're towing our tow truck. Yeah, what's going on with this vehicle? It's spinning out like crazy. Just gotta get home, and then we can, like, park the truck for a while and just use that tow vehicle. God damn. Why is this thing spinning like a crazy mofo? Don't understand. I don't understand. Why is he spinning my car up? I have no idea. We'll have to check. Yeah. Just, what is happening? What is happening? Don't like this. The car's just spinning out like crazy. Like, I don't constantly hit like left and right on the thing, dude. The game is just making this thing spin out. I have no idea why it's doing this. This truck does not want to tow this tow truck. Are they not? They look like they're on the ground. They're technically spinning out. But hey, Jabs, how's it going, man? Almost there. Almost there. Just gotta get this thing back. Stop it! Stop spinning out, buddy. Yeah, but it has the. I don't think it'll do it because it has the dolly on it. So we'd have to leave the dolly out there, which I don't want to do. Okay. Press the tab to enter the parking mode. Park the vehicle so that the parking zone is under the front wheels of the car to be towed. Use E to lift the hook and then attach it to the vehicle. Pick up the remote by pressing E and then extend the ramps by pressing X. Winch the vehicle by pressing Z. That is a lot of information that I don't fully understand. Okay. We're gonna be using this thing now. Let's park you all over here. I park him right here. Right, so we need to get another vehicle. So let's do that. So I guess that means now I should have an easier time picking up cars that don't have drivable condition. But we're not gonna do that, so we're still gonna get drivable condition. Oh, looks like we unlocked our first muscle car. I didn't think muscle cars were available yet, but apparently they are. Okay, this guy's far away. Alright, you wanted me to check the condition of the vehicle. What's happening? Let me out. I cannot check the condition of this vehicle. Alright. Holy crap, this car's loud. this is too loud for you guys, let me know, I'll lower the volume. Hope you wrote that down. Hope I wrote what down? I already forgot. What was I supposed to write down there, Matthew? Ugh. Over 14,000. Controls. Oh, no, I did not. I'm going to forget. Alright, it's off of 10. Off of me 11. How about 10, 500?
Whoa, great job!
Alright, so I gotta put it in tab. And then... I gotta get these other cars out of my way. How am I supposed to pick up these cars? On, like, areas like this when they're all in the way. Oop. Is there a way to just, like, lower the ramp, like, right now? The ramps. No. Oh. Okay. So I'll just click it once. I don't have to hold it. How do I unextend the ramps? Let's put this back up. Here we go. That's how you use this thing. Might still be faster to use the truck with the dolly than it is this thing for drivable vehicles, and then only non-drivable vehicles should I use this thing. Glove. So when it's a drivable vehicle, I still have to get out, pick this back up, extend the ramps, and then take it off like that. And I gotta take off the winch. So yeah, I think it's still gonna be faster to use the truck with the dolly than it is the tow truck. So, at least now we know. Okay, let's get a scan on this vehicle. What does it all need? Holy crap. It could definitely use some new things. Definitely needs body work. Use a new battery, could use a bunch of new stuff. And the shitty thing is, this guy doesn't work after 1800 hours, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So if I want him working, I gotta wait till 8. Like he works from 8 to 1800 hours. So he works a 12-hour shift technically. So we gotta wait till 8 o'clock. So what we should do is we should go buy the parts for that car. Which your lazy bum is going to get tired of way too fast. With this vehicle, yeah. Like, yeah, it could be like, because getting it on, getting it off takes a lot more time than just pulling this thing up, extending the ramps, getting out, getting the other car, driving up, getting on, and then driving away. This one's I gotta pull up, I gotta get out, gotta get the thing, gotta extend the ramps, gotta put it back, get the wrench, put the wrench on that, come back, get on the thing, get it. It's just like blah 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 blah. It's still better just to use this vehicle. Now the question is it worth me replacing the parts on this muscle car? I don't think it is. Honestly, I don't think replacing parts on cars at this point in juncture is not really worth the time. What do you think? Should I still replace the parts on this muscle car, or should we just quick flip it like we've been doing? Okay, so last report. So brake disc. We only need one brake disc. Actually, I might not need to buy a brake disc. I might have brake disc at home. Yeah, let's not buy any brake discs. Then 2 calipers, 3 calipers. So just buy all 4. Which that means I still have to take off all tires anyway. Oh well. So we need 1 front, and then 1. Okay, so 2 front, and then a left pin. 2 fronts. Suspension pin. Gotta get a new battery. We want exhaust manifold. Might as well just get the whole kit caboodle. Does that stick now? I already know, like, it's not gonna compensate for how much we replace. Doing more work will level up faster. You gotta look at it like this. If we do more work, like per individual car, you're right. Per individual car, if we do more work into the car, we technically get more value per level up. But then you also have to take in the time it takes to actually put that into said car. Now, is it faster to actually take said car, quick flip it, get the less little amount of XP from it, buy another car, quick flip that? I think it's probably still faster to probably quick flip than it would be to whatchamacallit, put a bunch of points, parts into the car and all that extra time. I hate when we put new when we place things, all the old stuff gets put into our inventory like right away. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Do this, and duct tape. And I forgot which part did we get. I think we got the very first muffler, and that was it. So we still got to get the other muffler. There's some fuse stuff that could technically max out, but I'm not gonna worry about the fuses since they're 80% anyway. Just gonna replace all the muffler stuff. I wish there was a report saying how much we actually spent on parts. I just haven't remember spent. Retard. Traffic in this shitty ass town is insane. Technically, we could just buy a car. Like, we could take that muscle car and not sell it at all. We could actually use that as our tow vehicle. Would it be better to do that? You know, technically, realistically, you wouldn't be able to do it unless you put like a freaking thing on it, and it's like sedans aren't like the best vehicles for towing anything. It's funny because if you watch the actual tutorial on how to actually put on this little dolly, it's actually in a car, which I find hilarious. So this vehicle should be done soon. 7 seconds. Okay. Car is now worth a total of 17. We're getting a lot of white cars. We can't see where the actual wax and polish are going on it, so we got to turn on this little thing just so we can see it. Now what let's work on is that we can decide once we were done we may like it. Paint it black and kill some demons and angels. Wrong vehicle. Because it's a muscle car, does that mean it's the Winchester car? Then it's not even four-door. This is a coupe. A sedan. Interior's not tan either, it's red. And $2,000 just from washing it. I think we got more value from washing it than we did actually repairing the body, which is a little insane. It's a little disconcerting. Get right out of my face. $17,000, yeah, and then it's $19,000. Actually, we can check to see what the value is now, or not. Pretty sure it's $19,000. Put a battery in, and it's still at $19,000. So yeah, the battery, like, I think you only get like 200 value out of putting in a battery in, and the battery's worth $300. So you're never making that money back. So it costs you $300, and you get a value of $200 from the car. Make any sense to somebody else? Not me. So we want to take the entire muffler system out. Exhaust system, I should say. Just not a big fan of how much screws this freaking muffler takes. Why is it so many screws? Can't wait until we get that repair thing now. We can stop buying stuff. Just repair what we currently have. We gotta get to level 8 or 9 even for that, I think. Get a little late. So a little ways off from that. It's a symbol. How this thing in this game is just kind of floating there. But I can't put the screws on from that side. Alright. Report. So, now need to put in exhaust resonator. Wait, did we not put in a better resonator? Or did we not buy one? Let's take out this resonator and we'll check real quick. Or we did not. Doing a muffler part into nothing. Yeah, it's yeah, Yeah, it's just, I don't know, man. It just kind of floats out here. It's all floaty. So Z. So next thing is the left front disc. But then we got to replace all the calipers anyway, so gotta take off all the tires anyway. We might as well just got all the brake disc as well. We're gonna remove all the tires. I thought didn't I buy brake disc and stuff? Why did it say I didn't have any? I thought I did, didn't I? I'm confused. Oh, they're all down here, that's why. Why is it literally based on... I don't understand where that number's coming from. So I gotta scroll all the way down. I might have to go take that other tire off. I might have to retake it back off because I think I didn't put on a full caliper. For some reason, it's not 100 first and then the lower numbers later. Why is that not the thing? Come on. Literally got to scroll. Yeah, just little things that you just like, why is it like this? Like, are the developers not gamers themselves? Like, you think they'd be gamers themselves, right? Anything else in the front? Yeah, I literally played less than 5 seconds for this one mechanic, and I'm like, why isn't it like, well, like, it'd be better if you did this. But the developers didn't think it would be better that way? Like, there's nothing in here that says that I can change the condition sorting anywhere. So... almost like they don't play their own game. It's like, hey, this would be a more easier mechanic for the players. Or bring in some testers that have, that didn't actually make the game themselves. That way they're not, like, tunnel vision, because I think making the game yourself, you can have that tunnel vision as a regular casual gamer. So you want quality testers. And so we got to do rear calipers, and then shock absorbers. I didn't think we did get the pin on the left side though. Sure. Like this screen, it like going from like doing this over and over again is like, this is a mechanic that should not exist. If you want to add the drill, cool, but make it so that the drill just comes in from the same angle. Like, it coming in and you're just doing over the drill's angle makes no sense why it exists. I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Just leave the same angle and just have the drill come in. You don't need to follow the drill. Don't gotta be right behind the drill. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know about investors, but it would be nice. And you think most developers are gamers, and they probably are. I think the problem is that they get tunnel visioned on mechanics. Like, they don't see the game the way that a regular casual gamer that doesn't have any, like, game-making concepts around the game in their head. Like, they're just playing the game for fun. And I think when you're building a game, working on a game, that fun aspect, I don't think exists in your mind. You're just trying to get mechanics to work and function. Yep. Is now worth $20,000. So all those parts I just put in, I gained maybe $1,000 from. Maybe. Well, it does, yeah. I agree with that. But I think that's the aspect that most developers are missing. That's just not how they see the game themselves. Almost everything's in the green. Like, yeah, we could technically change the shock absorbers, but I didn't buy them, so I didn't really go out of my way to do that. So... sell this vehicle, shall we? Can't remember what the number we were at before we bought this car. So I'm not sure if we're actually gonna make money on this car or not. Maybe. Okay, 22, what about 30? We can ask 30? It's 30 or 29? 28? Yep. Open the place. The fact that we can't hire a receptionist until later is kind of a giant mistake. I think they should have the receptionist be earlier. That way you can actually go and buy cars and actually keep playing. The fact that you gotta sit here and wait for people, I don't think is a fun mechanic. Again, like I said, developers not taking the game as fun or not. They don't see the game as in the fun aspect from the casual gamer standpoint. So yeah, she'll give me 20,000, but I want 27,500. She came up a lot. How about 27,000 by itself? Okay, about 26. $1,000 short. I'll take it.
Great job.
Reputation's 137. So if I just quick flip it, I get about around 80 reputation. If I do all that work, what I just did, then I get a reputation of 137, so 130-ish. So I don't know if I have to keep these on me or can I get them from the inventory. Maybe I have to be on me. Okay. Still think it's faster. What? Faster on that, guys. I think it's still faster. You get more reputation if you just buy a car and flip it like right away. Like, if I buy like a $4,000 car, buy it and then flip it, or even a $2,000 car, yeah, I won't make any real money. But if you want to get reputation, just gain the reputation as fast as possible. I think just buying a car and then flipping it for like even very little amount is still technically better. Alright, gotta make it drivable. Buy a truck. Haven't bought a truck before. That doesn't have like very good value out of it. It's a $20,000 car. Just not leave it open. Like, if I don't do anything in this vehicle... Go on the other side of the fence. Get out of the way! If I do nothing to the vehicle, don't wash, don't do anything, just flip it. How much renown am I gonna, or yeah, reputation am I gonna get? Or so $20,000. He's asking 19, so if I come in for 15,000,
Nah,
come
my
down very
dude,
low at all.
that's a
About
terrible
16?
price, man.
He's not coming down at all. Yeah, he's not coming down at all.
Alright, partner. That's the great.
Yeah, he came down nothing.
Alright, partner. That's
Alright, partner. I clearly sound like I'm from something from the United States. Clearly. But I'm gonna wash it. I want to see how much I'll gain. Like, what we might do like the odometer thing, because it takes like a few seconds.
Oh.
You're in a thunderstorm right now? Well, you're okay, man. You want to see what I get for doing absolutely nothing to a car, reputation-wise. $21,000. So if I offer 26, too high. 25. Go. Post. How much reputation do I gain from just flipping this car as fast as possible? We're at 137 before. It took me about... How long do you guys think it took me to actually repair that muscle car? From buying it to repairing it, how long do you think it took me? 30 minutes? 20 minutes? Okay, he'll take it directly. So 65 from flipping it very quickly.
partner.
That took me less than 5 minutes to do. So if I go buy another car within that same amount of time, flip it really quickly, we could literally get probably another... This is again really close to the point of getting my truck out of there. Just walk across the street. Not jaywalking, I swear. $11,000, so he's asking for more than the car's value. Yeah. So how about 8? You didn't come down at all.
I don't know.
Dude.
I don't. Okay.
Okay. Put you in the way. And that guy was a douchebag. He didn't come down at any. So me selling this car is going to cost me less than a couple minutes. We're not worried about making money. We're just worrying about whatever. Spent $11,000 on that. I'll make $4,000 on this car if I get that value from the car. Rush for that next level. Yeah, it's gonna cost me around 15 to 20 to 30 grand to start like getting upgrades. This is not really my playstyle. This is not really what I like doing. I just want to test. Like doing absolutely nothing to the vehicle. We got 65. I want to see what we would get for doing the exact same thing to another vehicle. Even the price value for the car is way less. It took me about 30 minutes to get 137. Well, let's say it's 20. This should be on the short, on the small end. 20 minutes. Hasn't been, what, hasn't even been 6-7 minutes yet since I bought that first car. Got 65. How much can I get from this one? This guy doesn't even want to give me the value of what I paid for the car.
Oh, hell no.
This guy doesn't even come up. I don't have any cigarettes on me. I made 57. I made even
Alright,
less
partner.
reputation. Yeah, it's not really my place. I don't like doing that. Sleep for the next day. I'm gonna keep doing what I've always been doing. Just repair as much as I possibly think I can. What I think is worth. Let's pay bills. Oops. Bills. $1,000 bills. Yeah, let's find a decent vehicle. Hopefully we found some good, or some new vehicles popped in here. 13,000. Here's a $14,000 Gale. I don't know what this is a car I don't know if I've actually seen before. It's not a big car we haven't actually bought yet. Yeah, it should run. Has like 4 exhaust holes in it, but yeah, it should technically run. Its battery's in horrible condition. A lot of this car is in horrible condition. So, well for 10. Down.
Hold on.
Then 500.
Hmm.
Was enough.
Woo-hoo! Great job! Woo! Yeah!
This is one long sedan, dude. I'm gonna refuel. Up the halfway point, should probably refuel. Did you do repairs on this thing? Good. I think our inventory is empty. We should be able to get most of it. I want to get that truck unlocked, but I don't think that truck actually exists. It'd be nice if it did. It'd be sweet. Port is, we need exhaust manifold, exhaust pallet converter, and then the tailpipe. So we don't need the resonator's the only one we don't need. And then this one we need pretty much everything, so we'll just get all 4. Shock absorbers for both the so only 1 rear and 2 front. One rear and 2 front. These and then the battery. day is it? It is Saturday, so tomorrow we won't be able to repair anything. Because they're closed on Sundays. I'll get the battery first. Always keep forgetting I get the battery first. Yeah, for some reason now these parts are now in 100% in the front. Not really sure what the difference is. We bought extra parts today for the day ends. Could. It's my experience in gaming. It never really changes. Games always troll me, man. Works 1 minute, the next minute doesn't. Okay. Okay, I don't really get that reference. That's the front end done. Yep, now we're gonna get the manifold off. Screw, screw, screw. Fallout? That's a Fallout reference? I remember it from Fallout. War Never Changes, yeah. I remember that one, but I don't remember the other one. I guess you just swapped out War for Game. I don't understand the toilet jokes along the way, though. Where'd that come from? Rifle's done. Resonator's fine, so we just gotta get this out of here. Gonna play the Fables. I tried to replay Fable 1, and it was like a year or so ago, and I could not get into it. The game's just so dated. With its gameplay, with its looks, with everything, it's just super dated. Trying to get back into it now is just like almost impossible. I'm still okay. What? Brought me all the way out, but okay. This left shock absorber, rear shock absorber anyway, should be the last piece. We'll check the thing after this though. Just be on the safe side. Reminds you of the better times. Alright, so that's it. Cool. Says our car is now worth a value of 19,000. I'm not sure how much we spent on the car. Let's go get this body repair. Sucks that I gotta do that. Let's swap out the things. Let's get the license plates on me. Sucks that they have to be on my inventory to work. Almost out of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. You know, I've never actually watched Monty Python. I've only seen clips. I've only seen clips of it. Alright, buy another car while this is being worked on, so let's go do that. Condition, drivable, search. Next highest I think was like 12,000, 13,000, something like this. Let's go check on this car. It's pretty far away. What, why? I don't know. I just never really did it. I've only seen clips on like X and YouTube and stuff like that. It's like watching Full Metal Jacket. I've only seen Full Metal Jacket all the way through one time, but I've seen the drill sergeant section of the movie like a million times. Holy crap, lady, you want more than what the car's value. Oh no! Oh no! I just wanted to check what the car's value was. I didn't know it was going to cancel the freaking thing. Oh. Well, that's stupid. That's a mechanic I don't agree with. I gotta drive all the way back. Wait. This way, this car's probably already done. We're getting close to it. There's no point in getting a secondary car. Damn. Alright. Thing washed. Get this thing sold. Yeah, this thing is super long. Trunk is so huge, man, you can put 4 to 5 dead bodies in it. The movie reference was that off of, where a mobster was literally on witness protection and he got a job as a car salesman, and that's what he kept referencing trunks to, like, how many bodies you could fit in the back. We were looking at him like he's crazy. Can't remember what movie that was. Was that Goodfellas? Was it really that movie? Okay. It's been a long time since I watched Goodfellas. We make an ongoing joke about my dad's car. My dad has a 2005 Grand Marquis. And its freaking trunk is so huge. It's really deep, is what it is. We're like, man, you can fit like 4 to 5 dead bodies in this thing. Did I do this yet? Supposed to look away. The one guy from the movie is actually still alive. Dude, this car is almost empty, Jesus. What's the car value at right now? 25,000. What'd I pay for this car again? Paid 10,000? Not bad. If I can make like 30 grand on this car, that'd be nice. $27, so if I ask for 35, 36, 37, 36 it is. Post. Open the shop. Okay, dokie. Alright, as we're waiting for customers, I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Alright, she wants fit for 23. We'll say no. I'll just wait for somebody else. A good amount on that car. If I sold for 23, I'm still doubling my money, even if I bought it, or if I did that. But we did spend, I don't know how much money on repair parts. Because you can never keep track of how much stuff we actually spent on repairing it. I haven't had someone offer me full value besides that one guy who bought my one car for like 66. Come on, Mullet Man, the car's over here.
Ha!
A little rude, but okay. A little rude, buddy. Oh, you want an extremely long sedan? Morgan? People are buying cars from other states. Doesn't make a lot of sense.
Woo!
I'm down to 55,000. 34,000. How about 32,000? Give you a gift to some candy. How about 31,000? Close enough. 152 reputations what we got out of that. Sacrifice money potential for reputation and experience. Yeah, so you're gaining more experience, but you're losing the amount of value out of the car, or the total value you get if you min-maxed your money. Which, technically, if you were like doing this in real life, you want more money versus the reputation. You don't really care all that much about reputation. As long as you have an okay reputation, the rest of it doesn't matter. Running out of drivable cars, man. Eventually, we're going to have non-drivable cars. 16,000. Car's worth is 15,000. Could use some overall work everywhere. Okay, she wants more than what the car's value is as well, so that's up at 10. Didn't come down at all, so about 11. Still not coming down at all, about 12. Wow, she's not coming down at all. About 13. I think this is still more than what the actual car's value is.
Yeah! Woohoo!
Yeah, we got it for $200 less than what the market value is. We did what we did last time, we replaced everything that wasn't green. If we do that, we have to replace everything.
Ha!
Oops, these ramps aren't down. I thought I'd put the ramps down. Maybe not. While we still have time left, I do want to get this guy working on this car. Because technically, as long as you tell him right before 1,800 hours to work on the car, he will stay. So, that's something we want to do. So we need everything but engine parts. Oh, this guy's closed. Why is he closed on a Saturday? It's just a Saturday. We were here earlier. It's not 1,900 hours. I guess we're not closing parts. Does it close early on Saturdays? Oh, okay, I need like a tutorial on how, like, when the shop hours are open, because this makes no sense. Every other day he's open till 1800 hours. But Saturdays he closes early and Sunday's not even open? Is that what's happening right now? That doesn't make any sense to me. Wah, wah, wah. Okay. I don't like that shop. When's the update coming out that I can buy stuff via the, whatchamacallit? So they said sometime next week we can buy stuff via Amazon. Or technically online orders is what they really are, but still. We don't need to be open. Waiting on that, we'll go buy that $12,000 car we saw was also available. It is located right here. I think it's the same exact car. Holy crap, that's all across the map. Mail order part drone. I'm not sure about drone, but they're gonna add next week sometime in this game. I was checking the Steam updates. They said they're gonna update the next big update is gonna be online orders. You can order things via online shipping. Instead of having to go to the parts store all the damn time, there are inconsistencies in their hours. You can order them online at any time. Granted, it costs $500 per order, so don't order anything unless like 1 or 2 parts. It costs $500 to order it, which I think is a gigantic mistake. I don't understand why that's a mechanic. $500 just to order it doesn't make sense. This is worth 12,000. She's asking how much. At least she's a little bit more sensible. I'll come down to 10. So 10. Oops, 10 500. Close enough.
Yeah! Haha! Yeah, yeah!
Haven't seen any vans in a while. Yeah, we didn't make it back before $800 to get this thing also worked on. Oh well. I guess we'll just make a daytime once we get back, and then we'll swap these cars out for one another. So I think I can... Actually, no, they can't do that because technically guys come in until 8. So we'll wake up at 7. Spitting out. Why are we spitting out? Why are we spitting out? Game. It makes no sense. Pardon. Sometimes this car just likes to spin out. Too bad if you like, if I went out of my way to actually upgrade all the parts in this truck, the handling doesn't get any better, which kind of sucks. Guess while we're waiting for 800 hours, we can just go and start foaming up the car. Is it 1800 hours? 800 hours? Get this thing completely foamed, rinsed, waxed, and polished before even a minute or an hour in game happens. Okay. What problems this thing have? No exhaust problems. So I guess that's it. Could theoretically put a better battery in it. I'm not sure how much like getting a 60% battery in it would actually make it. I don't even think I have a 60% battery. I have to check my inventory. It's worth it. With the other one guy. Get started on the rust removal of this vehicle. Not doing anything to you, pay me. Well, normally I would have you on automatic pay, but this game doesn't have that feature, so there's that. We'll get an extra 3% if I get the license plate changed out. Is it worth it? Probably not. 1,000 is too much. 29. 28. I can understand that we would have some license plates from other places, but it doesn't make much sense why we're buying cars in this town that have license plates from other places. And we don't even know where we're technically at, so there's that. We're trying to get a reputation up to level 7. Is that more junk? Oops. Hello, we've noticed a old rusty car abandoned by the car part shop. Sending you the location. Okay. Comes a person. Car part shop's right over there. Might have to take it to the junkyard anyway, though. Most of this car, like, junk stuff, like, it really doesn't matter to us until, like, we get the repair shop up. Because once we can finally actually start getting the engine stuff and all that stuff, then it becomes actually a value.
All right, all right. Okay, okay. Good, good, good.
I got 74. You done yet? 30 seconds. Thirty seconds. It looks like I can't go buy parts on Sundays. Okay, this one just wants wax. So I sit there and wait because I was like, kind of looks kind of clean. Is it actually at that point? But apparently it is, yeah. Everyone just wants straight up wax, that's it. Make another 8,000 off this car. I'm used to making like so much more money on these cars, like 20, 30,000. I'm only making like 8 because I can't repair anything. Man, if I was just a little bit quicker, I could have had it. Yeah, one of those guys maybe be interested in buying it, but I guess not. What's today? Is today actually Sunday? Today is Sunday, yep. See, the other guy gives up on this spot because this guy's already looking at it, so he's not going to even check it.
Hell no.
Sucks. Two people come in, one person can look at it because the other person that sits there and goes, I don't want to buy it. The other guy might have. You look at it, he's left.
Hell no.
Stinks.
Ah,
Some random. Who's looking at it in the distance to see what kind of things I see? There's a random object on that roof of that car on that house across from us. You see that? Over there. What is that? Huh. It's like that random guy like staring at that couple on by that pond thing. That was a little creepy. you move so she can look at it?
No.
I guess since he was thinking looking at it, she's not gonna look at it. That's so annoying. I have a waitlist game. Why can't we do that? Now I'm sitting here wasting time. I could have literally gone over to check to see that car. That red car over there was worth picking up. You still got that red car over there that we still haven't done anything with. Theoretically, we probably should have just kept all the red cars and just parked them all in the back and then just waited until the time where we could upgrade everything and then upgrade them all at the same time, make a large chunk of money instead of just scrapping for like chunk change. While we're waiting, I want to see what the value of this car is. What was the reason why we kept this versus not scrapping it? I don't know. There's no real reason. It's actually probably in worse condition than all the other cars that we saw. $1,500, which is probably the cheapest I've ever seen. Take the whole price.
Alright, bud.
The red car over here somewhere. Another one of these little hatchbacks that don't have a lot of value in them anyway. I gotta find a spot somewhere behind the shop to this little thing. The weird thing is this thing has better turning and handling than the truck does. Pickup truck. Doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's check to see what the value of that car is. We haven't actually done that yet. 2 rust buckets that aren't worth anything. Thing's worth 2,000. It's almost good fuses. Actually, not installed. So yeah, there's some things that are not installed. It has enough engine stuff where it can actually go, but just missing the tailpipes of the exhaust and missing a bunch of brakes. So it can't just stop. You know, no big deal. Even if I fix both those cars up, I don't even think I'm going to get the value out of the car parts-wise, because I think they're super cheap cars. Running out of actual drivable cars. This isn't even 22,000. 19,000. It's another one of those Phantoms. Another Phantom. Wow, there's 3 Phantoms here. For 23. That's for 22. That's for 19. Came down.
I don't know.
By 19, 400.
Maybe.
Whoa.
That.
Okay. Okay.
Grab the rust bucket. We can find something better. I think we're just gonna leave. Just gonna leave them, and then once we finally get that thing up and running, and we get the mechanic or whatever, we'll just have the mechanic work on them. So they'll just sit there until we get an employee. So that way we don't have to do it ourselves. We can just get the employee to do it. We'll just sit behind as like a little scrap pile. Eventually, get them all fixed. Once we've leveled up high enough. I don't even know if this thing actually needs any body work. It doesn't. Wait. Get this thing washed then and we can sell it. Sucks that just today and some of yesterday we couldn't actually fix the car at all, which kind of sucks. But apparently, have a Saturday and then all Sunday shop's not open for some reason. Car's worth 25. All this needs to be replaced, and a lot of this stuff needs to be replaced, but Can't do that when the game's like, yeah. But you can't buy parts, so. Just be happy with what you got. Technically, if I really wanted to, I could wait till tomorrow and then just upgrade the thing, but we'll just take it as something we have to deal with on Sundays. Six. Another car we need to sell. We used to make cars to technical colleges to work on my students. Make cars? Or you mean bring in cars? Take cars. And then what? They get it repaired for cheap?
Alright.
This guy's nowhere near my price. I'm up a little. $72. That's what, 272s in a row? About 140. About the price of one car if we would have worked on the whole car. Okay. Getting pretty close. If we buy and sell like a couple more cars, we could probably do it. I might just flip these cars at this point just to, I didn't check to see if that thing was drivable. So it's drivable? It's not, that would stink. Not that would stink. Might still wash the cars though. Holy shit, 1%. Holy shit. Wait, your car's totaled.
Oh,
Even a little. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
This thing.
Woohoo.
You wanted more what the car's value was, and this car has a lot of 1 and 2% on it. It's not good. Why it's still not $800? We'll have a guy work on the body. This thing definitely needs a wash though. It's gonna take you 30 seconds. That's not that bad. We can stay and wait for that. Body couldn't have been that bad then. I just can't really tell with how much dirt is on this thing. This thing is filthy. Really bad. Who's taking spray paint and spray painting my walls? Why is there random hubcaps just on this wall? Why do we have old seats in here? It was increased. How much? Negligible. I think we're gonna get very good value out of this car. A lot of its parts are not doing so hot. This is the car we probably should wait till tomorrow and then go buy the parts for it. I guess. They're using it just as they not working. We're gonna sit on these old musty, probably mildewy, really crappy looking tires that don't look like they're in the best condition. Granted, if they were in the best condition, they would probably be used for just furniture. So there's that. We're losing a lot of miles on this thing. We gained 2,000 from Washington doing that. A lot of money. We should probably wait till tomorrow, right? Yeah, let's wait till tomorrow and we'll just take this thing in. Get the repairs on. Another 400. That's like 4 fully repaired cars. That's all you need. So the next thing is at level 7, right? So it's this one. Mechanical shop, at least level 2. Bigger office. Car display platform, storage expansion, and repair machine. But we want to get this thing, which is level 8, so... Hire a worker, and it can replace the engine and stuff like that. So this one we're really aiming for. So we've got to get a level 8, which is we're not anywhere really near that. Might as well just take this car. Sure, we just flew in the sky like that, but okay. Run away! Ah! You see I'm driving here. You're gonna run into me like that. I don't even know if they're open yet. Never know. Oh, they're open. Alright, so we need all exhaust, we need battery, everything but the one brake disc. Much. Yeah. You're off the side. So 2 of these. 2 of these. 2 of those. 4 of these. 2 of these. 1 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 of these. What do I have? 3, and I think there's like a stack of 10, so we'll buy 7. Come on. Okay, they're in stacks of 5, not 10, like everything else. That makes sense. Sure. Stacks of 5. people are weird. People are attached to their first car, so maybe that seat might be that is left someone's first car. It's probably not what it is. It's probably like we have no real use for these seats, so we're probably just using them for just straight up. I don't know why I just drove this way. Just using for literally just instead of tossing them, just for allowing people to sit on the ground. The only other thing we'd probably do with it was toss it. Oops. Well, fuses? I don't think the fuses need anything. Yeah, fuses 100%. Yeah. Now we just gotta take everything off. All the front, all the back. Where's everything? What's the value of this car before we started working on it? I think it was 19, right? Something like that? Dude, this is expensive. This exhaust manifold is 1%, dude. It's not good. I wonder what 1% even means. Is it chock full of holes or something? Is it's barely holding on? What does 1% mean? What percent even like count of it being even there? I don't know. Running in the car is done. We can officially say we're working on the back. If that, really, right? Like, is it even there? What in the game it is. 1% value. For this, we just got the tires. Imagine having to do this with a ratchet instead of the screwdriver. Or not screwdriver, but the electric drill. Be crazy. Ratchet, ratchet, ratchet. Whoops. This tire. Funny, since we didn't buy 4 disc, one of the discs isn't going to be 100%, it's only going to be 80%. It's still technically green, but still. 80%. Put this son of a gun on, and then we're good to go. I don't think we've ever lost money yet. It's because we're always asking for more than what the car's worth. Our market value. We're always asking for like 10 grand over market value. Did I do the plate? Oh, still, because it's not letting me do it. Unless I can do it from the front end, maybe? Alright, so, yep, everything's green besides these last 2 things here. So, it's still 19. Did we not get any value at all for replacing everything, making it all green? Because wasn't it 19 before? Weird. I don't think we gained any value. It's very weird. At 81%, it's probably the highest drivable I've actually sold. Market value is only 20,000 though. So let's ask for 28. Too high, 27. Too high, 26. Go. Alright. Anybody want to come buy our car? What? Open. Oh. Where are the people at? Oh, there we go. I was like, sitting here just waiting for nothing. It's almost like we should just leave the shop running or be open just so there's people just constantly going in and out. Because apparently it takes like almost like a full hour in game for the... Oh, your shop's open? What is that? What are you to show me? Oh, it's a satellite dish. Okay, I thought it was like a random like board or something. You don't want anywhere near the price value of the car, so let's come down to 25,000.
Ah.
A little, 24,000. Okay, no. All right, well that guy's not worth talking to. Doesn't even get close. Not even close. Like, I've seen some people jump up, they'll get semi-close. That guy, nope. I'll come with $200, $100. Sorry, I'm not paying $20,000 or more. That's my bottom line. I want 28, so you're not even meeting me in the middle. Why are you over here?
Ah.
What did we start today with, money-wise? 115?
Ah.
Something like that, so maybe about 50,000? Including what we make for this. Not great profits. Not bad profits. And we weren't really min-maxing our money value because we were like spending a lot of money on parts. So we're just compensating money for time for reputation. Money and time for reputation. That's really what it is, what it comes down to. Again, these guys aren't even getting close. He came over 20, but now he doesn't want to get over 21. Maybe get an extra $500 if I really gift it, but I don't care. It's just, yeah.
All right, partner.
It gave me 127 reputation, but meh. I think that's gonna be the stream for me, though. Got a lot of upgrades. Didn't feel like it. That's gonna be the stream for me, though. Hope you guys liked it. If you guys like the stream, hit that like button, subscribe. And of course, watch from Kick, Twitch, or Rumble. I'm not sure if I'll be on tomorrow. I might take a day off to get like ready for Grounded, just so I get my mind reset. I might do that. Or if I get bored of shit and I don't know what to do with myself, I might stream anyway. So we'll have to see. But see you guys in the next one, I guess. Bye, guys.